Insane! Amber Heard's witness was accused of driving a patient to suicide. In a shocking turn of revelations, Dr. David Spiegel has been accused of enabling the suicide of one of his patients despite being a psychiatrist. This is something that really calls into question the witnesses that Amber Heard is bringing to testify against Johnny Depp. Let's take a deeper dive into the situation to see what it really holds. Who exactly is David Spiegel? He's a witness that Heard's legal team has called to stand to testify against Johnny Depp. As one of Heard's witnesses, Dr. David R. Spiegel, a psychiatrist who practices in Virginia, testified that Johnny Depp has behaviors that are consistent with someone that both has substance use disorder as well as behaviors of someone who is the perpetrator of intimate partner violence, per the BBC. To be exact, the psychiatrist remembers that the actor was unable to remember some phrases when requested by his former therapist. This is definitely very unusual for an individual in his 50s. He thinks that a person of the age ought to keep in mind a minimum of 2 or 3 phrases, thus claiming that the actor was the exact perpetrator of the intimate companion violence. There is a catch to his diagnosis, however, as Dr. Spiegel revealed that he has never even spoken to Johnny Depp, let alone examined him. When Depp's attorney, Wayne Dennison, asked what the psychologist used as a baseline for processing speed and analyzing the actor, Dr. Spiegel replied, "I guess my baseline would probably be how I've seen him interact in public, how I've seen him interact with others. I've seen him interact in media, and his processing speed is certainly not slow." Talk about jumping to conclusions, eh? This very same witness has been accused of playing a significant hand in driving one of his patients to suicide. A Google review for Dr. Spiegel reveals chilling details about how he pushed Leah Taliaferro's suicidal stepfather to kill himself by doing the bare minimum, throwing medication at him, and never returning the family's calls despite knowing about his patient being suicidal. The reviewer in question, Leah Taliaferro, has claimed that Dr. Spiegel does not care if his patients die or not, and has accused him of killing her stepfather. If this is true, then it would be very suspect indeed of Amber Heard to bring him to testify against Johnny Depp, someone who has suffered from mental health issues as well. Some would say that it is perhaps premeditated and not entirely surprised that this Dr. Spiegel has jumped to conclusions about Johnny at the trial as well. So it'll not come as a surprise to you to know that the general reception surrounding his testimony has been extremely negative and downright comical at times. Even in court, Depp's lawyer, Wayne Dennison, sparred with Spiegel over the American Psychiatric Association's Goldwater Rule, which notes that psychiatrists have a responsibility to participate in activities contributing to the improvement of the community and the betterment of public health, but they should not give a professional opinion about public figures whom they have not examined in person and from whom they have not obtained consent to discuss their mental health in public statements. After speaking in defense of Amber Heard in the Depp versus Heard defamation trial on Monday, internet users swamped the psychiatrist page with nasty remarks. Following his testimony, Spiegel's page on the medical website WebMD was filled with 1-star reviews, many of which mentioned the trial. Popular writer Asjad Nazir wrote, "Anyone who has been convicted or lost a court case because of Dr. Spiegel should use his car crash testimony today to file an appeal. Shocking how uninformed and unprofessional he is. Worst professional witness I have ever seen." The fact that a psychiatrist with a questionable medical past was allowed to testify in a sensitive trial is very odd to us. Can we really trust someone who potentially did not have the care and news to take care and follow up on a suicidal patient to accurately diagnose Johnny too? It certainly seems very unusual for Amber's legal team to resort to such people. Are they perhaps clutching at straws? Let us see what the rest of the internet is saying about it. One user tweeted, "It was an ethics violation by Dr. David Spiegel to testify about Johnny Depp's psychological traits without evaluating him. Spiegel acknowledges the rule against giving opinions about people they have not evaluated, but does it anyway. Hashtag justice for Johnny Depp." Another user tweeted, "I did not know that a psychologist can give an evaluation by reading or looking at videos and or pictures. If that is the case, why go to school for years? Who the hell is this quack anyways?" Another user made a very interesting observation. Dr. Spiegel describing a narcissist, need for admiration, changes emotions on the fly, need for praise, lack of empathy, keeps people around only as long as they're useful. Sounds like someone we know? Amber Heard, perhaps? That is all we have time for today, folks. Let us know what you think about this Dr. Spiegel. Is he a legitimate psychiatrist? Did he really drive one of his patients to suicide? Has Amber Heard's argument shown a sign of weakness with his testimony? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.